Hey guys, it's Vivacious Fiction, and it has been a very long time. I cannot describe to you in words how much I have missed this community. How everybody plays an extremely important role in discussing books and recommending books and all these fun little things that we do together. And I can't tell you how sad I have been for the past 2 years because I wasn't able to contribute anything to this community. And it is something that, though I wasn't actively contributing, it was a passion that I could not let go of. You can ask my husband Nick and he will tell you that it is something that I have incessantly talked about. He's probably a little tired of it. But I can't tell you how sorry I am that I haven't been able to contribute anything for the past 2 years, and it breaks my heart. But life got in the way. Several things have happened, several sad things, several happy things, but it has come to the point in my life where I actually have some sense of stability. The past 2 years have been utter chaos. For me, I don't even know how I even graduated with all the chaos that's been going on in my life. So, I'm back. And I'm so happy to say that. I'm going to get emotional. But, let's skip the tears and get on with what I was wanting to tell you. So with this, I'm glad to announce to you that a month ago I finally graduated from university, which means that I can start doing booktube again. Finally. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me. With this rebirth of my channel, there's some things that I'm wanting to do differently. Case in point, my reviews. My reviews before, I felt that they weren't adequate enough for the community, that they didn't contribute enough in helping people decide whether they wanted to read a book or not. Of course, I can get in front of you, and I can gush about a character, I can gush about a plot line, I can gush about a romance, but what does that really tell you about the book? I want to go into depth in my reviews. I want to tell you if there's any plot holes. I want to tell you about the pacing. I want to tell you about the diction. I want to tell you about the characters and if they're well developed or if they're flat or if they're stock. I want to tell you all of these things. Now, just because my reviews are changing doesn't mean that I myself am changing as a person. I think it comes with age and maturity and with experience. I just want to be able to contribute more to the community that I feel would be essential. And I feel that you get more out of it. So, I'm super excited to make this announcement. I also want to add, start maybe doing book talks. Start back with my viewer's choice. I want to start doing all these cool things again and start, connecting with you all. And I'm happy to be able to sit here behind this camera and tell you guys that I've missed you and that I love you. I also, with this conception of this channel, once more, I have created a new website. It's vivaciousfiction.com. Now, I'm still trying to figure out some stuff about it because it's a different format. It's not like Blogger or WordPress, it's Squarespace. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm exactly doing yet because I've only been doing it for a few weeks. I've been trying to tweak some stuff up, but I'm still learning. So if you have any recommendations on stuff to do for Squarespace, just go over to the website, check it out, tell me if there's anything you think I could fix, anything I could tweak, anything that you particularly like, maybe. Also being said, I wanted to do a TBR today for the month of June. I have quite a few books that I'm wanting to read in June, and I feel that it might be a bit far-fetched for me because though I can do booktube now, I'm working full-time, and sometimes I'm a little too tired to read. It happens. Sometimes I just come home and go straight to bed after I eat, because I like sleep. Sleep is nice. Before I quit my channel I received a lot of books from authors to do reviews on that I have not been able to do, so I don't feel like that I was able to fulfill my part of the agreement. So a couple of my reviews this month will be focused on these review books from these authors, in which I'll be giving you my honest opinions. And I'll go ahead and show you some of those books right now, and you can tell me which ones in the comment section that you're probably most excited for, or if you've even heard of. The first one I've been reading is actually really good, and it actually kind of surprised me and threw me off guard because the way that it's written, I feel, is better than how some young adult books are written, which says a lot. And that book would be Light and Dark, The Awakening of the Mageknight by D.M. Fife. Now, this is like a middle grade book. So far, I'm about 90 pages into it, and it's actually pretty good. Guys, I think you might actually like it, but I'm not going to give my full and total opinion on it until I do its own review, and I'm about 200 pages away from being able to do that for you all. So, on to the next book. That would be The Green Mountain Kids by Matthew Pierce. Again, I don't exactly know what this is about. He did draw me a very cute picture in the front of it, and it's so adorable. It's a long story. I'm not going to go into explaining why he drew me the picture, but I really seriously do appreciate it. The artwork is just so cute. Okay. The next book for the month of June of author review books it would be Starfall by W.A. Fulkerson. Now, I did a review on this before, but in order for me to do a review on the second book, Starcrossed, I have to read the first one again. But that's just because there's just a whole lot that happened in the first book, and I can't remember it all. It's been 3 years. So I feel that I could give a better review on the second book if I read the first one again. Not a big deal. I really enjoyed the first book, so I feel that it would be a fun read. Okay, the next book is The Silent Deal by Levi Stack. Now, I did read a portion of this before. I have not completed it, so which means I'm going to have to reread it again. But I do remember from what I read of it, it was very interesting, it was original, and it was thought-provoking. So, on to the next one. That would be Obstacles by Christopher Michael Reardon. Again, this is another book that I don't know anything about. From what I can tell, everything on the back is written in capital letters, and hopefully this will be another good book. It's not very long. It's about 250 pages, maybe 260. It's not very many. So this should be something that I could easily breeze through. And the next book would be Anatomy of a Boyfriend. This is by Daria Snadowsky. I butcher names. I'm so sorry. But this is again something that I'm not exactly familiar with. This will probably be the next book that I read so that I can go on to review the second book, which is Anatomy of a Single Girl. I like the cover on this. I love that they use the Barbie dolls. I think that's super unique. Just so cute. Okay, and then after that I have 2 short stories, which are Adventures in Retail by C.K. Connors and Table 9 by C.K. Connors. These are, again, very short, as they're short stories. Wow, redundancy. This one's 32 pages, and this one's 36. I've heard really good things about C.K. Connors, and from what I've spoken with him, he's an extremely nice person. So, I'm looking forward to this as well. Now, there are a couple of books that I will be reading for pleasure this month, but this month I'm going to focus more on trying to get these review books out of the way because I feel that it's my obligation to do so. However, I will be posting more videos than just review videos. These reviews with these author books, I'll be taking like 5 per video, and then if you're interested in wanting to know more about the book, you can follow the link and read the individual review that will be on my website. I feel that that will be a lot easier to do. Okay, but the books that I will be reading for pleasure are Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Now, this is a reread. I'm not exactly sure why I felt compelled to come back to it. I think it's the originality, and that I also felt that I wasn't able to give a very accurate review on it before, and that's something that I want to redo. But I'm also interested in reading the second book, which is Days of Blood and Starlight. It's just the way that Laini Taylor writes is just so compelling, and she has this originality when she comes up with these concepts and the way she writes her characters. And they all seem to have such depth to them, and that's something that I want to be able to explore in further detail with everybody that watches me, my subscribers. It's something that I want to be able to discuss, because I know there was a lot of people who weren't happy with the books, and I feel that at first I was probably one of those people, because I think I got caught up in the romance of it. I got caught up in, I guess, what you could call the predictability of the book. But in a way, the way she did it, I feel was necessary. And that's something that I will go into further detail on. Now, let me discuss with you how I plan to do my channel. I plan to do reviews every Thursday, and every Sunday we'll have some kind of fun video, like TBRs, wrap-ups, tags, viewer's choice, hauls. Sundays are fun days. That's really cliche. But Thursdays will be focused on reviews. That'll also be the day that my written review, which will go into further detail, will be published onto my website if that's something you're interested in looking at. And guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come back and watch me again, and I've missed you guys so much, and I'm so excited for this beautiful opportunity. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hello. You like my, setup? I'm almost almost done. I've already recorded the video, but I gotta get a thumbnail. Will you tell me if this is in the shot? Is it in the shot? Audiobooks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so happy.
I am happy. Wonder if I could. Can I? I don't have a princess head. Come on, Bunna, still back there. Grab the buck. Bunna, still.